Pep, it's been a strange few days for many of us, really. This is obviously your first game back since last week in Seville, that postponement of the game against Tottenham. Would you have preferred to play on Saturday?
It's what it is.
Could the football fans have paid their respects during that game, do you feel, personally?
I think everyone in this country, we have seen the images, BBC, the coverage for the passing from the Queen Elizabeth, so it's everyone, I think, individually, intimacy, pay the respect that she deserves.
You happy with all the arrangements tomorrow? There will be the minute silence and the players wearing black armbands.
What they decide, everything is going to decide will be perfect.
Just on the pitch, this game against Dortmund is obviously one that Erling Haaland is looking forward to. Has he intimated to you any additional excitement or nerves at all against his former club?
Well, intimated is not the real word. No, we spoke in general. I didn't. No especially. It's our job to speak about BVB. Of course, I spoke about some players and what they think. They were there, but at the end, it's tomorrow when we start the game, the quality of the players that will make the difference.
Do you think he can be the overall difference in the Champions League for you this season? You've been so close.
I'm not able to know it.
Sorry?
I'm not able to know it. I don't know.
He's proving to be at the moment, isn't he?
Sorry?
He's proving the difference at the moment.
Definitely. Yeah. Not him. All the team is playing, going well, behaving well, but I don't know.
Could you just give us an update on John Stones? Kyle Walker wasn't training today out there. John Stones was.
John training. Kyle doesn't, but yeah, John is fit. Good.
And you were happy last week with the debut of Manuel Akanji. Is he in consideration again tomorrow?
All of them are in contention, and Manu with just one half training session, he adapted really well, and more than that, we're going to see every day in the training session. We are really happy to have him here.
Hi Pep. Aymeric Laporte was on the training ground this morning. How is he? What is his fitness state? Is there any chance that he could even be on the bench tonight?
Well, I don't think so. We will see. It's the first training session, but looks good. The training session yesterday partial, today was complete, and he moves really well. I spoke with the doctor. I make the surgery, Ramon Cugat, doctor, and he said, need a little bit more volume on his leg, but in general, he's going really well. We are happy for that.
So, if he doesn't not involved tomorrow?
After you have just one game, 12:30, and after international break, and I told you as international break could be, in terms, will be ready to start to training and think about it, can use it with a lot of games that we have.
Hi Pep. After the Sevilla game, you said that you sometimes don't need to rush the game too much because of Erling. Ilkay said that it can be a bit tempting to use him every time, but he needs to continue all the runs, but maybe not use him every time. Can you elaborate on when you think it's right to use him and when it's right to be a bit more
my
patient?
friend, you make the real question in football and life. It's not what you have to do, it's when we have to do it. And that's why football is so difficult. I said many times we review the videos and make a pause, and you say, look guys, the space is there. Yeah, we are sitting in here in the auditorium watching the clip, and this is fake. How you had to get a decision, how you had to put it, how many times you had to pass the ball. And when you had the ball, now you didn't have to pass the ball. But only belongs to the players. That's why I said many times, we are overrated, the managers, about our influence. So the game belongs to them, and the decisions have to be made, and they can express and do it how many times they want it. They can miss it one time, because sometimes you have to give the pass, and sometimes not. The first goal against West Ham, Ilkay passed the ball to Erling. Erling get the penalty. Now you're going to tell you she didn't have to pass the ball and make the run. It's football. It's where it is. They take decisions, and that's fine.
But can his runs be as important when you don't use them as they are when you see the pass from De Bruyne or something like that? Does he?
Yeah, the pass has to be gone, but imagine a striker make 50 runs and don't get one ball. At the end of 51, said, I don't run anymore. So sometimes you have to, actions are counter-attack, you have to do it. I'm not much concerned about that. So football, they run, they take decisions in one portion of second. They have to take a decision. Sometimes it's right, sometimes wrong, but who knows that? So the intention of the players is do the good passes, the good action. So that's why it's not a big problem for me if we do it. But of course, we would like to go together because we are safe. And at the end, for example, the first goal in Sevilla, the action start right, go to the left, finish in right, and score a goal from Erling. So sometimes you have to make a little bit more process to do it.
Thank you.
Hello, Pep. I'm from the Norwegian Broadcast Corporation, and I was wondering in what way could it benefit Dortmund that they know Erling Braut Haaland and also Manuel Akanji as good as they do?
I didn't listen quite well, sorry.
I shall speak up, I'm sorry.
No problem.
In what way could it benefit Dortmund that they know Erling Braut Haaland and also Manuel Akanji as good as they know them?
Benefit from Dortmund?
Yeah. How can it benefit them?
Because they used to play for them, so they know them. So does it help them to defend against them?
Oh, yeah, maybe. Yeah, that's true. They know these players better than they know Dortmund players, that's for sure. They were there for 2 or 3 years. Manu a little bit longer, Sergio as well. They play there. Yeah, they can the benefit. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see tomorrow with advantage or disadvantage. Also, they know the quality of the players from Dortmund too, these three. So, we'll see.
Thanks. Everybody can see that Haaland is a great striker and a goal scorer, but what does he need to improve?
He's young. He's hungry. To get better, be better player. It's going to happen. Football is not. Yeah, individually can improve, of course. He's the first that he knows because at the age he has, 22 or 23 years old, you can be better, that's for sure. It's a connection, I said many times, a connection with his mates. Question of time, they will make better player.
Great, thank you.
Problem.
Hi.
Hi.
How did you react when you heard the news that you were going to sign Erling Haaland in the summer? Because we'd spoken about it so much.
That I didn't.
Yeah, when you found out that City had managed to get Haaland, what was your immediate reaction?
Quite good.
But were you speaking to Cheeky or?
Yeah, Cheeky talked to me. It was 2 seconds conversation.
So you're just like, okay, fine, that's.
Okay, fine. Yeah.
And last week in Seville, you played. Foden.
What would you do?
Hey?
What would you answer?
Well, no, I just wondered whether you might have punched the air or hugged Cheeky or something.
I think we had an incredible striker with Gabriel, but since Sergio left, it's so perspective to have a player for many years, not just for a short period. So I was delighted with Gabriel. I love this guy, like he knows, like you cannot imagine. But you have the chance, and the club make the effort to try to to bring him here. So why not? But it is the answer. Come on, you know that.
Sorry for another Haaland question, Pep.
No.
I just wondered if you'd noticed any difference to the way teams are approaching playing against you this season. Ilkay was saying he thinks teams are going to start playing deeper and deeper against City this season to try and stop that, cut that space in behind.
We just play 5-6 fixtures, and I have the feeling that there are managers no change. In other circumstances, it depends if Haaland is or no involved, and there are other managers that they adapt. So it depends on the quality of the managers. If I play, for example, against Marcelo Bielsa, it's not going to change. Playing against Jurgen Klopp is not going to change. And some other managers is going to change. So I would say, except not all, of course not, but mainly we faced the last year's teams set back and deep, United was only kill us in the counterattack, so set deep. So it depends of the manager what they feel. But I think it's not going to change much differently than the past. It depends of what the manager thinks.
Hi, Pep. Just in terms of team selection for tomorrow night, do you have to take into consideration that you're being asked to play Wednesday night, 8 o'clock, and then 12:30 on Saturday?
Yeah, a little bit.
Will you pick a team and then pick players?
No. I want a team to win tomorrow. It's so important. So until World Cup, we have to arrive at the World Cup, being there in the Premier League, being there, close to the top of the league. And after World Cup, we'll see how the people come back. But in Champions League, because it's that, is qualify. We make an important step. We're going to play we're going to face tomorrow two teams, like won the first game, and Champions League at home, you have to be strong. If you are now closing the games at home, you will be there. And tomorrow selection do, but in the same times, maybe there are players like, it's 12:30 Saturday. We are lucky that we don't travel. We are here. And this Wednesday, Saturday, 12:30 is the risky one, the more difficult one. A team like Wolves, like how difficult it is for the mentality they have, for the way they play for many, many years. And they have a long week to prepare, more than a long week, 2 weeks to prepare exactly that game. And that's why I have 20 players available. Everyone is fit, fresh, mentally. And I try to make... I'm pretty sure all of them is going to play, maybe not in the beginning, but most of them are going to play both games in the second part of each game or whatever. That is my feeling right now.
Hi Pep, you said earlier you had general conversations with your guys who used to play for Dortmund. Whenever you have those conversations about what you played with this team, what do they do you get good advice? And has there ever been a player or some players that you thought, this guy really knows what he's talking about in terms of...
what they say to me?
Yeah. Is it good advice?
Yeah. They're intelligent. The players knows about football. They know exactly what they're looking for. And some specific players, for example, have doubts about the quality of this player. They know me. They know them better than me. So when you are in the locker room and you are in the pitch, training sessions, the games, in terms of mentality, they were 2 years with them or 3 years. They know perfectly, much more than me. I can watch 1,000 million videos or tapes about the games. Will be better. Therefore, they help us. Of course, the way we want to play and the way we want to approach, it depends on the quality. The players we play will be different. They play 4 in the back, 5 in the back. They play in diamond. They play 4-2-3-1. They play 2 strikers. That is less important than the fact maybe how is the manager, how they thought they played against us 2 seasons ago. So a little bit of that, yeah. And they know it. They know better than me.
You've talked in the past about the fixture list being already so tight. You have one game, obviously, to fit in now, probably be after Christmas now. How concerned are you about these postponements and the fixture pilot that it may create?
We will find. Premier League have the ability to find, the fixtures. Maybe Tottenham game will be in February, March. I don't know, because now I think it's not possible. We will find a way to in the Carabao Cups, FA Cups in that moment. So yeah, we'll find a way. We're going to play this pom-pom game. It's not a problem.
But isn't it the worst season for it to happen, given you've got the World Cup in the middle?
Always was the fixture was so tight every season. So now it's different because we stop, not the players, but staff, backroom staff going to stop, have a break in winter time, like in Germany normally it is, and after we see how they come back. I don't make they have, of course, tomorrow after international break. After international break, we have 1 month and a half with a lot of games. We have 7 Premier League games, 5 games at home. It depends of the Arsenal game will be postponed or not, and World Cup. And after we see really the end of the season, how we are in the position, how the players come back for the World Cup, especially the mood, the good moods, bad moods. After we have national teams, and after make the last 3, 4, 5 months of competition, only we can do together.